let me see. Get a lick, top a wall, feel all the way back.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge.
Here we go.
So Phoenix will get the first possession. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he slams it right down on top of Cade Cunningham.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Hands it from downtown.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Now, here's Lopez. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. O'Neal wide open. And it's off from three-point range. It's stolen by Cunningham. Pass to Lopez. Here's Anthony. And Davis sends it back.
Look at the defense on display there from Davis. Lines up the shot and with perfect timing swats it away.
Anthony looking it over. Just 5 to shoot. Irving with a clean look. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
Away team ball.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And here's Anthony from the arc. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Cunningham left side. A kick out to O'Neal. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
And the slam dunk by Irving.
Who doesn't love to see David take on Goliath? Their huge throwdown.
Irving for 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. 1:41 left in the first quarter of the game. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got 5 points so far.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
And here's Anthony for 3. No good on that one.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
How smooth was that as Gilgeous-Alexander just rising up that time. Great pace.
Lopez, no luck.
Well, he's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Davis sets a screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Davis. From the arc. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. To stop the run, Anthony drives in. Stolen by O'Neal. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Anthony. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pass to Anthony. The 3 hits the three-point bomb.
Good thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Phoenix, no good that time either. Now here's Anthony. To Cunningham. Got it off in time. No good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Suns lead by 4. After this break, we'll be back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
And here's Booker from the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here is Anthony. Still scoreless. Takes the three. It's good from long range. Anthony's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
Melo cashing in right now from the perimeter where he's in transition and spotting up. You got to get to him.
The kick out to Tatum. It's tipped. On its way from Curry for 2. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the 3 off target.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Tatum a screen. And a deep 3 from Curry. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
To the inside. And stolen by Booker. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
First team foul.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
First personal foul. First team foul. Checking in for the home team.
1:56 left in the first half of basketball. George, that's a 2-pointer. They get it back. Stolen by O'Neal. Left side, Irving. Looks for O'Neal, gets it to him. That one falls.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Curry outside. Cunningham with some nice D. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Coming out to the floor for your home team, number 13, Van Adebayo.
1:16 left here in the second. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
There's 48 seconds left now here in the second. Basket good. Phoenix trails by 7. Here's Curry with the 3. Curry making it look so easy.
I mean, he's like a magician how quickly he gets that shot off. Was it ever there?
Pass to Bull. to Cunningham. Here's Adebayo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Adebayo's got 5 now.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Steph's such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Here's Cunningham. Pass to Bull. And they'll get another chance. And the shot goes in. He has 7.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Second team foul.
And both free throws good for Curry.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Celtics up by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty... evenly contested game. Anthony with it. Pass to Shaq. From outside the arc. Buries it from three-point range.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
Curry not one of those guards who shrinks when he gets inside.
Here's Cunningham, and he banks in the layup. Cunningham's got 5 now. Phoenix trails by 7. Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
The 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too. One of the quickest releases in the game, Kyrie staying a step ahead.
Cunningham with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Lopez inside.
There's a pretty good chance that he makes that shot, but Timmy slides over, puts his big mid up, and the shot comes off.
And here's Davis for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. They respect the decision-making from him out there.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. On the wing, Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
O'Neal outside. Shot clock at 6. Yep, it counts. Shaq's got 5 points in the quarter. Phoenix trails by 3. Here's Irving. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And Duncan throws it down.
Well, if you don't box out the big fundamental, you're going to have a fundamental problem.
And Davis sends it back. knocked away. Here's Cunningham. There's the drive.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Anthony nowhere around. It's good. This game is all even. Anthony's got 8 points.
And that was an absolute bomb. Carmelo's showing how confident he is.
There's Lopez with the three. Hits it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Well, Kyrie has tremendous talent, but everybody gets enamored with the way that he handles the basketball. So showing you highlight stuff there.
Back to Irving. Pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Duncan with the block.
That's an awesome defensive display by Duncan there, coming up with the block and aggressively sending that one back.
And he recovers it. A deep three from Irving. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? The Celtics, leading by 6. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Phoenix. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
How about the vertical of Gilgeous-Alexander, a guard who can get up and throw it down.
Here's Irving, and the slam dunk by Irving.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Leaving no doubt, Duncan gets the rebound and powers that one home.
Outside Tatum. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. There's the screen. Irving for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Finished off the break. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Irving looking for an opening. Again, Irving missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Anthony. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Melo's getting inside, maybe even under the skin right now of the defense.
So Anthony nails both of them.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Now here's Shaq. Started by Davis. A nice shot by Shaq.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
And a wide-open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming through big time.
To the paint. Here's Lopez. A kick out to O'Neal. Hit by Anthony. Over Anthony. Rebounded by Anthony. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. In the corner, Irving with it to take the lead. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 points now in the quarter. Cunningham outside. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. And they go to the intentional foul. Phoenix with the ball. It's a one-point game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander coming at you, so a thorn in the defensive side.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
And here are the Suns now. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Irving. Outside Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Duncan. Nobody around. Phoenix no good that time either.
Points are an absolute must here.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pippen, no luck. Suns on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Money!
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
And the only chance here is a lob at the front of the rim. A tip in to tie the game. There's not enough time to get a catch and shoot.
On its way from Curry for 2. And so it's Phoenix who scrape by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. Here we go. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And he goes big with the dunk over Brook Lopez.
Oh, now that hurts the defense there. Stylish move by SGA.
Cunningham for 3. Carmelo Anthony grabs the ball.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that.
Everybody get down when we give it for you. Everybody come around with the rhythm, it's a sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.
The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Along with Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
O'Neal with it. He's picked up by Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Well, Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Bullets. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Lopez grabs the board. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Butler. Lopez with the ball. And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, that's a really good pass from Booker, simply getting it to the open man.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Lopez. And the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got 6.
Just so smooth inside. Lopez, a gifted finisher as a big.
The kick out to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Lopez. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Now here's Schiff. And the dunk by Lopez.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Into the lineup for the home team, number 0, Jason.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Trains the three-pointer.
No doubt Booker has tremendous confidence in that jumper. Feels like he can score from anywhere.
To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar misses. In the corner. Tatum with it. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
And here's Anthony for 3. Rebound by Albuquerque. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Isaac outside. Here's Lopez. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Yeah, Lopez with a really nice move there. Not many bigs can fake you out like that.
Both free throws good from Lopez.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Devin Booker missing his last shot. The drive by Lopez. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here is Irving. Nothing on the board. Lopez grabs the board.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting. Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, no one's on you, great shot there. And that's about as flashy as you're going to see Brook Lopez get. What a play.
The wide open look here for Lopez. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The Celtics, they're up by 6. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Over in the corner, Cunningham. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
Good instincts from Cade that time. He has the shot all picked out, so why waste time? Let it rip.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Free throw good, James.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
O'Neal from long range. It doesn't go for him. Albuquerque trails by 5. Here's Irving. Stolen by Tatum. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Tatum. To the paint. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And Cade getting up that time.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Booker. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Now Cunningham. Tatum on the wing. Here's Cunningham. O'Neal on the wing. It's hauled in by Ewing. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Down low. Here's Ewing. Anthony with the block.
He works so hard on the defensive end. Anthony proving to be a difference maker.
Inside. James with a powerful jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Tatum a screen. O'Neal wide open. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Shaq's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Albuquerque trails by 6. Here's James. LeBron going to work inside.
And you are at the mercy of LeBron James. Once he gets that kind of positioning, nice finish.
Shaq with it, out guarded by Booker. And now Ewing pushing it up. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
O'Neal. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. O'Neal's got 5 now.
It's a tall challenge trying to contain Shaq, especially when he's operating close to the basket.
Giannis slashing. Pass to Ewing. Shoots over Shaq. And Tatum pulls it down. Screen by O'Neal. Here's Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
Oh, nasty dunk there by Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. Cade's got length, skill, and athleticism. And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
It's Cunningham with the rebound.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Taken away by Anthony. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Celtics up by 12. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. And so here's Albuquerque, down by 12. Edwards looking it over. No one covering. Edwards got the first points of the second half up on the board for Albuquerque. And Greg, it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. And as outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be.
Irving attacking.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense.
Here's Lopez. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
That's good from Brook Lopez.
And for a 7-footer, Brook Lopez is pretty versatile. You get all the defensive impact you'd expect, but he can also consistently score on all 3 levels.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Right side, Butler over Irving. No good off the front iron. And here is O'Neal. He has 5. Lopez inside. Here's Tatum. Rebound by Albuquerque. And here we go. It's Butler. That shot off. Good D by Booker. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for the home team.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No scoring in this one. Shoots over Curry. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. to the middle. In the corner, Bull with it. Oh, good with the triple. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. That's good from Isaac.
And the overall skill set that Isaac possesses really off the charts. A big man who can run the floor, but also with that wingspan can defend the rim.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Going inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
Bull can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Albuquerque shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the away team, Jonathan Isaac.
And both free throws good for Isaac. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Outside Curry. Pass to Bull. Knocks it loose. Butler with the steal.
Home team foul.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That's good from Isaac. Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way.
Yeah, you gotta push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
Second personal foul.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Your home team, Shaquille O'Neal, Devin Booker.
44 seconds left in the third. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Butler. A 3-ball. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Pass to Lopez. For 3, Booker. And you know who? Devin Booker.
And I love the confidence Booker has. He didn't even stop to think before letting that one go.
And it's Butler missing. And they've had a tough time scoring in the half court.
Credit the defense for making it hard on them. They've done a great job of disrupting the timing and spacing of their offense.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Erving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Gets it off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The Boston Celtics, they're up by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Curry with it. Pass to Irving. 3-pointer. Ewing gets the rebound.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
And that stride that you see from Giannis is just so effective out there getting around defenders.
Now Bull from past the arc. Irving can't hit. Now Anthony. Out to Ewing. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
That free throw good from Anthony.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
So Anthony nails both of them.
Their usual strong work at the line has been on display here tonight. But then again, they almost never have an off night at the stripe.
Pass to Shaq. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Booker will bring it up for Albuquerque. A two-point game. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Julius Irving. That's his first personal foul. First team foul at the line.
Albuquerque trails by 5. And stolen by Booker. Here's Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Booker getting down the business on the defensive end. Terrific at knowing when to go for the steal.
Anthony up on top. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Julius Irving.
That's a time where coaches are telling you wrap up the offensive player. Hard to do with Carmelo Anthony, so strong when going to the rim. Yeah, not the guy that you want to put at the line in these moments. He's not missing these.
It's O'Neal atop the key. Anthony right side. Pass to Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Well, right now, Lopez in a great rhythm, and he's just going to continue to take what comes his way.
Up top, Edwards. Edwards with the powerful flush.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Left side, O'Neal. Outside Anthony. 6 to shoot. Here's Lopez. Rebound by Albuquerque.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And here's Booker from the arc. It's rebounded by Ewing. Albuquerque trails by 7. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Shooting for the away team, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Giannis.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And this is a huge step showing trust in Bam's play in the biggest moments.
And on the way from Irving for 3. It's stolen by Edwards. 3 on 3. Over in the corner, Isaac. The kick out to Irving. A three-pointer off the mark. Curry from deep three-point land. Can't connect from long distance. For three, Edwards. No good. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Yeah.
Diving into different locations. Don't worry about my occupation. Cause boys say